Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anupama. I'm a skin specialist and hair transplant surgeon in DermaOne Clinic. Today I'm going to talk about herpes zoster and its treatment. So in this video, I will be discussing what is herpes zoster and its cause, what are the symptoms of herpes zoster, and how can we treat herpes zoster. So now let us discuss what is herpes zoster and its cause. Herpes zoster is basically a viral infection which is caused by a virus known as varicella-zoster virus. It's the same virus that causes chickenpox. We have made a detailed video on chickenpox which is there on our YouTube channel. You can go through that video in case if you want to find more about chickenpox. Now when you get chickenpox, this virus always stays in your body in the nerves. So it can get reactivated after some time later in your life because of few factors like weight loss, low immunity, fever or stress. After reactivation, it travels through your nerves and affects just a part of your body. For example, it may be localized to one corner of your face, or it may be localized to one part of your arm or one part of your leg, or it can also affect a part of your chest. Now let us discuss about the symptoms of herpes zoster. Herpes zoster usually starts with the pain. So initially you will feel pain along the course of the nerve, and also the pain will be there on the area which the nerve supplies. After some time, maybe after few days, 2 to 3 days later, you will develop few fluid-filled blisters in the area which the nerve supplies. These blisters will initially be filled with clear fluid. This clear fluid will be replaced by pus in case you get secondary infection. These blisters will heal after some time, let's say after 7 to 15 days, and a crust will form. This crust will fall off, leaving behind few scars and marks. Now all these symptoms of pain, blisters and scar will affect only one side of your body. There are some special situations like herpes zoster ophthalmicus in which one side of your face is involved along with the eye. So if your eye is affected, then you will have watery discharge from the eye. Pus discharge from the eye can also be there, redness of the eye can also be there, and sometimes vision disturbances can also be there. Also in some patients, ear may also get involved, and some patients may develop paralysis of one side of the face. Now important organs like liver, brain, spinal cord and lungs can also get involved in patients with very low immunity. Now few patients continue to experience pain in the affected area even when the lesions and marks they subside. This is known as post-herpetic neuralgia. This is different from normal pain in that patients usually describe sensations like a crawling of an insect under the skin, also pins and needle sensations. So this pain will be different from normal pain. Treatment is also very different. This usually happens when this herpes zoster affects elderly people. Also it happens if patients they don't start treatment for herpes zoster within first 3 days of development of blister. This can be severely disabling, can be very severe, especially in elderly and immunocompromised patients. If somebody has herpes zoster and you come in direct contact with that person, you can get chickenpox because of the spread of varicella-zoster virus through the lesions of herpes zoster. Now let's discuss about the treatment of herpes zoster. In general measures, you should take care that the area should be clean and dry, and rest is also important for that particular area. Now coming to the specific treatment of herpes zoster, antivirals are the most important medicines. They should be started as early as possible as they are most effective when given within first 3 days. Antivirals can be acyclovir, famciclovir or valacyclovir. They should be taken regularly and complete course should be done for them to be effective. Along with that, your doctor will also prescribe you antibiotic creams to apply. This will prevent the occurrence of secondary infection. Now pain is a very troublesome part of this whole herpes zoster. It can be more troublesome than the herpes zoster itself. So there will be specific medicines for this neuropathic pain which needs to be taken for quite a long period in some patients. These medicines are slightly different from the normal painkillers. If you have only mild neuropathic pain, your doctor might prescribe you anesthetic creams to be applied on that particular area. Now if eye or ear or any other body part is involved, then a specific consultant needs to be consulted. So this was all about herpes zoster and its treatment. If you have any query related to herpes zoster, its treatment, or any other skin related problem that you have, you can comment in the comment section below. I will try to answer them all for you. Please subscribe to our channel, and for more such videos and information, please click on the bell icon. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.